Hello, my peeps. I don't know why I called you peeps, but we are finishing up the Shadowhunters books. We have the last 3 books we're going to talk about. 2 from the next series within the series called The Last Hours, and 1 small book of illustrations. That's only what I know to call it. If there's a title on the front, I'll read it to you. That one won't have a description that we can read what it's about, but I'll explain it when we get there. So, yeah, we're finishing up the Shadowhunter books, boo, but don't worry your little heads about it, because The Last Hours that we're going to be talking about today also has 1 more book coming out in the trilogy. Like the Malik books I talked about last video have 1 more book too. So if you really like these and the Malik books, good news for you, there's another one coming out of them. So we're going to talk about the first one, which is Chain of Gold. I think that's Cordelia on the front with Cortana.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Kelly will correct me if I'm wrong. She's finally here when I do these, and she'll judge me. But you know how we do this? I read the description and then I tell you if I liked the book or not. So here we go. An inheritance of shadows, a love in chains, an unconquerable foe. Cordelia Carstairs is a shadow hunter, a warrior trained since childhood to battle demons. When her father is accused of a terrible crime, she and her brother travel to London in hopes of preventing the family's ruin. Cordelia's mother wants to marry her off, but Cordelia is determined to be a hero rather than a bride. Soon, Cordelia encounters childhood friends James and Lucy Herondale, and is drawn into their world of glittering ballrooms, secret assignment. That says S. I can't read. Did I read that word right?
It's like assignations.
Assignations. I thought it said assignments.
Well, it's close to that.
See, it's 9 o'clock. And supernatural salons, yes, where vampires and warlocks mingle with mermaids and magicians. All the while, she must hide her secret love for James, who has sworn to marry someone else. Yeah, right. But Cordelia's new life is blown apart when a shocking series of demon attacks devastate London. These monsters are nothing like those that Shadowhunters have fought before. These demons walk in daylight, strike down the unwary with incurable poison, and seem impossible to kill. London is immediately quarantined. Like us. Trapped in the city, Cordelia's friends discover that a dark legacy has gifted them with incredible powers, and now forces a brutal choice that will reveal the true cruel price of being a hero. I did like this book. It was a good introduction to Tessa and Will's children, Gideon and Sophie's children, Gabriel and Cecily's children. That's an inside thing between the 2 of us. And, crap, am I forgetting somebody? Yes, I am. Charlotte and Henry's children. Alistair. That's not their child, by the way. Alistair is a character. That's all I'm going to tell you.
He's just a character.
He's a character. In both ways that you would say someone's a character. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. This is a good introduction. So if you're looking for, if you were really like torn up about the infernal devices and you're looking for some healing, you'll find it here when it's time to read it in a timeline.
Otherwise,
don't be skipping the timelines.
Even if you want to.
You can, but it's much more fun when you're not confused. Alright. Chain of Iron. Book 2. You see it's much bigger. Yeah, and then this one, Remember when we talked about Queen of Air and Darkness? If you didn't, go watch that video. I don't feel like linking it below. That makes more work for me. But if you look at Queen of Air and Darkness in that video and you see how big it is, the third book in the series is supposed to be bigger than that. 800 some pages, more than that. I'm gonna die. Anyway, this is Lucy on the cover of this book because she has brown hair. That's why. This is Lucy, right? Yes. Grace has blonde hair. She's not important.
Grace is the cover of Jane.
Yeah, Grace isn't important. So here's Lucy. I don't care about... Okay. We're not going to get into all that because we're not going to get into all that. I could make a video about Shadowhunter characters, and I probably will at some point, and whether they're like God tier or trash. We'll do that with Shadowhunter characters, but let me get through this. So, second book. Cordelia Carstairs seems to have everything she ever wanted. She's engaged to marry James Herondale, the boy she has loved since childhood. She has a new life in London with her best friend, Lucy Herondale, and James's charming companions, the Merry Thieves. Sorry. She's about to be reunited with her beloved father, and she bears the sword Cortana, a legendary hero's blade. But the truth is far grimmer. James and Cordelia's marriage is a lie arranged to save Cordelia's reputation. James is in love with the mysterious Grace Blackthorne, who nobody likes, I added that in this one actually there, whose brother Jesse died years ago in a terrible accident. Cortana burns Cordelia's hand when she touches it, while their father has grown bitter and angry, and a serial murderer is targeting the Shadowhunters of London, killing under cover of darkness, then vanishing without a trace. Sounds fun. Together with the Merry Thieves, Cordelia, James, and Lucy must follow the trail of the knife-wielding killer through the city's most dangerous streets. All the while, each is keeping a shocking secret. Lucy, that she plans to raise Jesse from the dead. How about we don't? Cordelia, that she has sworn a dangerous oath of loyalty to a mysterious power, and James, that he is being drawn farther each night into the dark web of his grandfather, the archdemon. I've heard it said both ways, Belial and Belial.
I said Belial.
I've heard it said both ways. It's probably Belial, but I'm just going to say both to save myself. And that he himself may be the killer they seek. I don't know how to pronounce demon names. I don't keep up with them. Anyway, I am a Christian. Anyway, so this is book 2. I liked this one more than the first one, only because things were coming together in ways that I liked. And then literally we know after me say, if you have read any of these books because of my videos, or if you've just read any of these books in general, I don't know what you do in your spare time, you might know that, now I can hear the rain, you might know that Cassandra Clare likes playing with our emotions. This book is no different. But this time it's not about people's health and well-being, well, kinda. But it's more so about love and romance. I just want to say, if you don't know anything about any of these characters, I'm just gonna say, and nobody can disagree with me when I say this, not even her. Nobody can disagree with me when I say this. Matthew Fairchild is a fine piece of human. I mean, look at that boy. He is so good looking. Matthew Fairchild is so beautiful. I love that alcoholic man. I don't care. He is so gorgeous. And he's so tortured. We all have trauma. Anyway, the happier topics. All the stories are true. Classics reimagined in the world of Shadowhunters. This is the little book with illustrations that I was talking about. I don't know how we want to go through this.
You can just explain that.
Okay.
It has...
So, there are let me give an example. So there is, I don't know that one. There's like a picture of the Little Mermaid, but reimagined with Shadowhunter characters as the people in the picture.
And drawn
right.
by...
And drawn by Cassandra Jean.
Who is basically like the official fan artist
yeah.
for Shadowhunter.
So, all the stories are true. They just have Shadowhunter characters now. So like, Will and Tessa as a romantic couple, or James and Cordelia, or Anna Lightwood somewhere, you know, just like has a bunch of different people. The page I opened up to that I didn't know how to pronounce was Raphael. It was, I think, a Spanish speaking fairy tale legend. I don't speak Spanish very well. I can barely speak English, as we've seen from a lot of my videos. I might make a compilation of me just messing up. Honestly, when I have that winter break from work, I might do that as a special Christmas special type video. So you all can laugh into the new year with me.
Like that blooper episode of iCarly.
But all the stories are true. So this is really cool. I really encourage you to get this if you can. The drawing is amazing, and Cassandra Clare is great. Yeah, I wasn't going to read through this because I want you guys to get it. But if you don't believe me that the art is amazing, I'll show you a page. This happens to be the Raphael page of what I can't pronounce. So, that art was amazing, right? Bad luck. I don't know where Kelly found it. I don't know if it's at Barnes & Noble, probably.
Nope.
Oh, well.
I will tell you why. Cassandra Clare, a year ago, talked about it and put it up on, or it was being sold on some website. I think the one where we got like our socks and all that stuff up on that website. And there were only a certain amount of them made.
Oh.
So
Okay.
I pre-ordered it almost as soon as I could and got it, and now there are no more.
Okay, so you can't get it.
I mean, people might be selling it on like eBay or something, or Amazon.
You can look, but I'll feel really bad if you can't get it, because every other book we talked about in this series you can get. Maybe in another video I'll do a live reading of it, like, you know, you're a classroom of kids and I'll read it to you and then show you the pictures. I'll probably do that because I feel really bad now. So I'll do that for all of you who want to see it and can't get it. That probably won't be for a while now because I have a lot of other books to talk about, but I will be putting that in whenever and I have time to do it. But I read a lot of books to kids on the daily, so sometimes my mouth is just tired and I just don't want to. But yeah, so I only have a few more videos to do, which is the Ed and Lorraine Warren books. That's the next series we're going to talk about. And it's only going to be one video, guys, because those books are kind of small and short, so it's only one video.
Who, Freddie?
The Ed and Lorraine Warren.
Oh, Ed and Lorraine.
I'm doing them first, and then Rosa's,
Sorry,
and then Freddie. Yes, I have a friend who published a book. She'll be after Ed and Lorraine Warren, so I'm filming all of these in advance.
Sorry,
Not all of
right.
those tonight. Obviously, just some of them, but I have a list of videos to film. And then 3 concert videos: 5 Seconds of Summer, Big Time Rush, and Sad Summer Fest. Obviously, not all in the same day. I'll probably split them up. I have to write the timelines tonight, so sadly I won't be filming them tonight, but I'll probably be filming them some point during the week. So yeah, I'll see you guys in whatever video. Also, I need to charge my camera. That's also why I can't film anything else tonight. Bye.